Meantime, a shakeup in Roanoke City government. We're continuing to follow the fallout after city manager Bob Cowell announced his resignation. 10 News reporter Connor Dietrich joins us live from the newsroom now. Connor, last night when we broke this story, there were several questions we had, and now we're 24 hours later. It seems we have answers to at least some of them.
We do, Appy, and we still have a lot of questions that are unanswered. But one clarification that we now know is that City Council does have the power to appoint an interim city manager, and that person can be the current mayor. And mayoral candidates are now weighing in on that issue.
And Mayor Lee.
Aye. And the resolution passes.
Two unanimously passed resolutions at City Council's Monday night meeting are getting mixed reviews from local politicians. In an unexpected move, City Manager Bob Cowell announced his resignation from his position effective June 7th. City Councilwoman and mayoral candidate Stephanie Moon Reynolds says she didn't see it coming.
Well, what I was thinking is, just like most of us start thinking the future of the city, where does that leave the city? What should we be looking at?
Cowell becomes the newest addition to the onslaught of turnover in leading city positions, including Councilman Luke Pretty's resignation, the resignation of former Parks and Rec Director Michael Clark, and an assistant city manager recently demoted. Former Roanoke City Mayor David Bowers, who's running for mayor this year, believes the issue is at the top level.
We have a lot of problems in the city, and my comment is the problem isn't with Bob Cowell. It might have been, but the problem's with the city council and the direction that the city council is giving to our city government and to the city as a whole.
Following Cowell's resignation, City Council unanimously approved Mayor Sherman Lee will take over as interim city manager while staff look to hire a more permanent solution.
He has some expertise. The mayor comes with leadership skills. And when you looked at the organization, the ACMs, they only had a year. And I personally did not feel that that was adequate experience to help run the city or bridge until you were able to get a new city manager.
According to the city's charter, the city council may elect a person as an acting city manager, and that person could be a current mayor. However, Bowers argues it disrupts the balance of power.
It is not a good concept in American government for those who appropriate the money to then go out and spend the money.
Mayor Lee's role as interim city manager is not quite spelled out yet, and most likely won't be until he assumes the position June 8th. Appy, one of the questions that we're continuing to follow up on is what led to Cowell's resignation, and if any city council members knew about this resignation prior to last night's meeting, how long did they know about it? It's certainly something that we're going to continue to follow up on.
Connor, what I found interesting about this whole situation is the timing of this resignation. It comes within, as you know, an election year. Multiple city council seats are up for grabs, and here we go.
Yeah, I mean, there are going to be at least three new faces to city council come November, come the election, and there could be a fourth depending on how the mayor race shakes out. And so a new city manager could be taking over that position just months, weeks, and possibly even days before. And the city manager reports to city council. And so it'll be interesting to see how the current city council, how urgent they are in terms of hiring a permanent replacement to Cowell.
All right, Connor, appreciate you very much. Great information tonight.